Every February 14th, millions celebrate love. But the true story of Valentine's Day is darker than you think. It all began in ancient Rome, 269 A.D., during the reign of Emperor Claudius II. A Christian priest named Valentine defied this law, secretly performing marriage ceremonies for young lovers. When discovered, Valentine was arrested and thrown into prison for defying the emperor's orders. While imprisoned, Valentine fell in love with the jailer's blind daughter, visiting him daily. Legend says Valentine miraculously restored her sight through prayer before his execution. On February 14, 269 A.D., Valentine was executed by beheading for refusing to renounce his faith. Before his death, he wrote her a letter signed, "From your Valentine," the first Valentine's card. The Catholic Church declared Valentine a saint and martyr for love and devotion. But there's more to the story. Ancient Rome already had a fertility festival in February. Lupercalia was a wild pagan festival celebrating fertility, held every February 15th. Young men would sacrifice goats and dogs, then whip women with the animal hides. Women believed this would make them fertile and ensure easy childbirth in the coming year. Men would draw women's names from a jar, pairing up for the duration of the festival. These pairings often led to marriage, making Lupercalia Rome's original matchmaking tradition. When Christianity spread, the Church wanted to replace pagan festivals with Christian holidays. Pope Gelasius declared February 14th as St. Valentine's Day in 496 A.D. The holiday was meant to Christianize the pagan Lupercalia festival and honor the martyred saint. For centuries, Valentine's Day was purely religious, with no romantic associations. Everything changed in the Middle Ages when romantic love became fashionable among nobility. Geoffrey Chaucer, author of Canterbury Tales, first linked Valentine's Day with romantic love in 1382. Chaucer wrote that birds choose their mates on Valentine's Day, connecting it to love. His poem, Parliament of Fowls, sparked the romantic Valentine's tradition across medieval Europe. By the 1400s, nobles began exchanging handwritten love notes on Valentine's Day. The oldest known Valentine still exists, written in 1415 by Charles, Duke of Orleans. Imprisoned in the Tower of London, he wrote love poems to his wife in France. One poem began, "I am already sick of love, my very gentle Valentine." By the 1500s, Valentine's Day love letters became popular across England and France. Shakespeare mentioned Valentine's Day in Hamlet, cementing its place in popular culture. Ophelia sings, "Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day," making it forever romantic in literature. The tradition of sending cards grew, but they were still handmade and expensive. Only the wealthy could afford elaborate Valentine cards decorated with ribbons and lace. In the 1840s, the Industrial Revolution changed everything for Valentine's Day. American entrepreneur Esther Howland created the first mass-produced Valentine's cards in 1847. She imported lace and ribbons from England, creating elaborate cards in her Massachusetts home. Howland's business grew to $100,000 annually, making her America's first female entrepreneur. Her factory-made cards cost less, allowing middle-class Americans to participate in Valentine's Day. By 1900, printed cards completely replaced handwritten letters for most people. The tradition spread worldwide as immigration carried Valentine's customs across continents. In the early 1900s, postcards became popular, with millions sent each February. Hallmark cards began mass-producing Valentine's cards in 1913, revolutionizing the industry. They created the modern greeting card industry, making Valentine's Day their biggest seller. During World War I, soldiers sent Valentine's cards home, keeping the tradition alive. The 1920s added chocolate boxes shaped like hearts thanks to Cadbury Company. Roses became the flower of Valentine's Day because of their association with Venus, goddess of love. The Great Depression couldn't stop Valentine's Day. Affordable cards helped people express love cheaply. After World War II, Valentine's Day exploded as couples reunited and baby boom began. The 1950s made Valentine's Day a children's tradition, with classroom card exchanges. Candy hearts with messages like "Be Mine" were invented by Necco in 1866. By the 1960s, Valentine's Day became commercialized with jewelry, perfume, and luxury gifts. The diamond industry launched campaigns making diamond rings the ultimate Valentine's gift. Restaurants began offering special Valentine's dinners, creating the romantic dinner date tradition. Florists saw February 14th become their busiest day, selling millions of roses worldwide. The 1980s brought stuffed animals, especially teddy bears, as popular Valentine's gifts. Heart-shaped balloons, romantic comedies, and Valentine's Day marketing became cultural staples. Valentine's Day went global. Japan adopted it, but with a unique twist. Women give chocolate to men, not the other way round. Japan created White Day on March 14th, when men reciprocate by giving white chocolate and gifts back to women who gave them chocolate. South Korea took romantic holidays even further, creating special couple days for every single month of the year. The 1990s brought digital Valentine cards, e-cards that could be sent instantly via email to anyone anywhere in the world. Social media transformed Valentine's Day into public performance. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter filled with couples posting their romantic celebrations. Dating apps created cuffing season, the rush to find a relationship partner before Valentine's Day to avoid being alone. Anti-Valentine movements emerged. Singles Awareness Day and Galentine's Day celebrated friendship and self-love instead of romantic relationships. The TV show Parks and Recreation popularized Galentine's Day on February 13th as a day for women to celebrate female friendships. Today, Americans spend over $25 billion on Valentine's Day annually, making it one of the biggest commercial holidays. The average American spends nearly $200 on Valentine's gifts, cards, dinners, and experiences every single year. Florists sell over 250 million roses on Valentine's Day alone, with most imported from Colombia and Ecuador in South America. The environmental impact is massive. Flowers are flown thousands of miles in refrigerated planes, creating enormous carbon emissions. Pet owners now spend over $1 billion buying Valentine's gifts, costumes, and treats for their dogs and cats. Critics argue Valentine's Day has become too commercialized, shallow, and exclusionary, more about spending money than expressing genuine love. Singles often feel pressured, excluded, or depressed on Valentine's Day, creating what psychologists call Valentine's Day blues. Yet millions still find meaning in the holiday, using it as a reminder to express love to partners, family, and friends. Modern trends favor experiences over things, couples choosing special dates, trips, or activities instead of material gifts. Many reject commercialism entirely, choosing handmade cards, home-cooked meals, and thoughtful gestures over expensive purchases. Valentine's Day proposals have become extremely popular, with thousands of couples getting engaged on February 14th worldwide every year. Ironically, Valentine's Day also sees one of the highest breakup rates globally. The pressure reveals incompatible relationships. From a Christian martyr's execution to a multi-billion-dollar industry, Valentine's Day has transformed completely over 1,700 years.